Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Sponge's Tech Tips up here in Woodinville, Washington. This is going to be kind of a part 2 of the tech tip on this 2016 Honda CR-V. Check out the last video, which was the removal of the glass sunroof. And I wanted to kind of go through this and tell you guys what I found. Might help you guys if this is the issue that you're running into. Obviously, these sunroofs have a lot of gears and mechanisms, and a lot of stuff can go wrong. So, unfortunately, I already popped it. I found the problem and popped it free, so I cannot show you what it was doing before. But I will tell you what it was doing was the sunroof would go back freely. It would retract freely into the roof. And then when you were putting it forward, it was binding up on something, and it would go into safety mode as if a child's head or something was getting caught in there, not to be too gruesome, and then it would back itself up again. So it took quite a bit of effort to get the sunroof to close, and up here in Washington State we need these sunroofs closed. There is a big problem having a giant hole in the roof of your vehicle in a state that rains 5-6 months out of the year, so or has the potential rain. So what I want to do is I want to show you that so I was looking at everything. This is the tray that crosses the back of the sunroof, and so I should let you know these sunroofs are not supposed to be seamless. So they are designed for water to seep into them. Not a ton of water, but a little bit of water to seep in around the rubber gasket of the glass roof. And then it falls into a gutter system like on your house. And then there are holes. I don't know if we can get up there. You can see there's a hole up there in the front. And that's where the water goes into. So on the back of the sunroof, there's a gutter that travels across that the water drips into if it does bypass that rubber gasket. Now the other side I'll show you had a little bit, this was a little bit bent up on the opposite side right here, and I couldn't figure out what was causing that. And then after further inspection, let's actually go over and I'll show you what it's supposed to look like first on the passenger side. Whoop, it fell off. Okay, so if you look right here, there is a bar. So here's your gutter system at the back, and there's a little metal bar, my finger's touching it, and that bar comes up to the front, and then it goes in and has a little retaining clip right here. And what that does is when the roof goes down and retracts back, it carries this gutter with it back and out of the way. Now, after I was digging through and trying to figure out, you'll notice I even put some fresh grease in here, trying to figure out why it was binding up. I noticed, and it's not in the same place, but so here's the bar on the driver's side, and it actually is not connected anymore. In fact, it was caught underneath and binding up in this little gap right here. So what I did was I took my pliers and I grabbed it and I popped it free, and now I bring it back up. Let's see if I can get it into the, there it goes. That's where it's supposed to be. Now the problem we run into is this clip is actually broken. There's a little retaining clip right there. So I don't know if we can get that retaining clip. A lot of times with these sunroofs, you have to buy an entire sunroof. So we're gonna go do a little research, see if we can buy that littlest, tiniest of retaining clips right there. And if not, I may have to make one. These are actually very similar to a clip that's used in a old door handle on the on the door. Before we were using the brake cables, they were using bars and these little retaining clips, and I might be able to find one that's small enough to work here. So at the same time, you'll notice I did throw some grease in there. Make sure if you are greasing these and lubricating them, you use a a marine grease or a lithium grease, something that's going to be good for plastic, but also repel the water quite a bit. So, all right, guys, if this helped you out, feel free to like the video, and if you like more videos, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to leave a comment. All right, guys, thanks a lot.